My name is Rifky Yustian Prayoga. I came from Mercubuana University of Yogyakarta. The main thing that I want to introduce about myself is I am a very avid learner. I love learning, not only in a very narrow coverage of things, but just things in general. I always find myself eager and enthusiastic to learn about new and novel things, especially if it's high in relevancy to me, such as this position that I'm applying for. I am also a very flexible person. It's never too much of a problem for me to adapt to new and unique situations or to thrive in challenging and less than ideal conditions. I believe this predispositions of mine would be quite the value for this company. One thing immediately came to my mind when the question asked about my strength. That would definitely be linguistics. In a group work in the class, my friends always ask me to compose sentences because, as they say, they believe I am the one that can do it in the most coherent manner. An honorable mention would be my somehow natural ability to deliver presentations in front of the class, or perhaps in this case, meetings. Talking in front of a lot of people has never really been that much of an anxiety-inducing thing for me. As for my weakness, it's definitely numerics. I was never all that good with numbers. My mathematical abilities in general calculations is average at best, and the speed at which I calculate things is not impressive. The very obvious, though may not be politically correct answer would be to find a job that can make me money on a regular basis. But more specifically, why I choose this company over other companies is how I believe this company with its vision, its culture, its working environment, which I have researched beforehand, goes along very well with myself as an individual. With that compatibility in mind, I think it wouldn't be unreasonable for me to believe that it would make it much easier for me to provide value for this company in a more optimal manner. Yes, and many times actually. Though I've never worked before, so I will take example from my experience in college. So I was partaking in the joint effort to organize this event, mock-up, kind of a socializing event where we as new college students would spend a day in somewhere, then socialize with games and stuff. Long story short, quite a massive conflict happened between the event organizer, me and some of my friends, and the supposed participants. It was a pretty complicated fight about the unfairness of things, which I don't really remember all that well anymore about the intricate details of. So what I do is I bridge the gap between the event organizer and the supposed participants as much as I can. As a member of the event organizer, I invite my fellow event organizer friends to listen to the participants and also the other way around. My objective at the time is to get all aspirations into calculations and pick whatever option is the most viable and reasonable for both parties. In the end, the situation was less than ideal, but we still got the event going, which is still better than not at all. That's about it. Thanks.